Hello.
Hey everyone, happy Monday. Thanks for
Great,
joining us.
great day.
Let me move this a drop. There we go.
Okay.
All right. So it looks like Angela joined us first. You want to start tonight
Well,
off?
you can start with Angela.
Okay, perfect. Because Angela joined in early. She knows that we're here every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. So let's see. So Angela feeling called right away to an animal card. I'm going to pull some Earth Magic as well. Let's take a look here. This Earth Magic and one more Earth Magic here. Okay. And oh, hey, Kat, thanks for joining us. And let me see one more card for Angela. Let's see the energy here.
I think I want to get my other deck.
All right. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so Angela, let's look at the energy around you, and begin that way. Um, I see the inner work. It's not really like work per se. It's not difficult. It's about more of concentrating and focusing on hearing your own insights, your own intuition, realizing that this knows the way. So maybe the inner work, if you will, is stop paying attention to the mind so much and listening to yourself more and trusting yourself more. Then you get these lizards, the dream time, the visions, the dreams. So maybe you're not able to hear the heart, but they're coming through you through dreams, through visions. Pay attention to those messages. If you don't remember how to remember your dreams, I actually did a YouTube video on this a few weeks ago with my friend Ken Kaplan. You may want to listen to that to how to start to remember your dreams and record your dreams. So that might be good. And we also have, let's see, some or more Earth Magic call here. Oh, look at this. I haven't seen this card for a while. The tsunami, the wake up call. So something is coming, but the mind's going to want to panic. It's going to want to stress. And the cards are reminding you something is coming, but don't worry. You have the answer right here. If you don't have it, then pay attention to your dreams, your visions. But there's a way out through the situation that's going to shake everything up, and it's within you, whether through dreams or in your heart, and really about having that love, that compassion for yourself, not to beat yourself up, not to criticize yourself. Like, why didn't I saw this coming. Why didn't I do anything? Anything like that, we want to let go of. That's not supportive. You want to just have this compassion for yourself. Then when you have this compassion for yourself, you're getting the green man, the synergy. Just realize everything comes into balance, into harmony when you start really listening and trusting yourself. So just the big messages with the inner work. Get out of the mind, tune into you. What is best for you, and watch the universe make things happen.
Okay, Kat Dowie.
Yes, Kat is next to us. We have Dowie and Christine Baker and Andrea. Okay, great. We have a nice crowd here tonight. So
Okay, I'm going to pull. Kat, hi. I'm going just to pulling two cards, and one is, oops, is increased awareness. What that means is every day is a learning experience, and to look at it as not negative, not positive, just to be open to the experience, no judgment. Is when we start labeling and judging things, we already are very limited and it close off the energy. But this is saying, I experienced this. This is a good experience, and what did I learn from it? So, learning through everyday living, and there's so much there that we pass over. The next is home. So this is home and family. We need to focus a lot on connecting with home and family, or friends that are like family, getting a good support system, because changes are coming, and sometimes we need people there for us to guide us through these changes. When the mind starts to take over and the worry and the fret starts, you need reassurance that all is well. And the last card I'm going to pull for you is the meditation card. So this is saying you need to really slow down. I know you know this, but to really slow down and to pay attention is about increased awareness. It's about connection with the family and deceased loved ones and good friends. And let me pull just one more card. And the last card I pulled was honoring yourself and looking at your successes. So that's another facet of this. When we said increased awareness, be more aware of all the good things you've done. Give yourself credit and love yourself. Okay.
All right, so this is for Dowie. Let me see what the animal is for Dowie. I'm going to pull some or fill in the Earth Magic cards tonight. So we're doing Earth Magic cards tonight that pairs like. So we got some Earth Magic here for Dowie. And then we're going to do the energy. I always like the energy cards as well. Actually, instead of the energy, I'm feeling a word is more important for Dowie than the energy card.
Okay.
So something different here. So Dowie, let's see your word to begin with. The word you have is expressive, not hiding, really expressing yourself, your ideas, sharing your inputs. That card is all about being expressive. It is not being a wallflower, if you will, if you know that expression of just hanging out on the sidelines. No, expressive means it's time to share your opinions, time to share your insights, time to share your thoughts. And your animal with that is the hawk, the focus. Just choose your priorities. Be aware of the distractions. So that's where you're getting the hawk. It's maybe you got a lot of distractions pulling you different directions. They're saying just focus on those things that are most important and the ones that will also return the most rewards is what I'm feeling as well. Usually we get lost in the weeds and doing things that don't really matter. So they're really just saying focus and doing those things that are abundant and beautiful and all that good stuff. And great message here. Wow. All right, so the Earth Magic, the forest, to breathe, to slow down, to take a breath. And this, along with the island, the solitude. So it sounds like you need a time out with these two cards, is time out and just to reflect. Maybe the time out is coming with the Hawk card. Maybe you just need to sit quietly and go through all the things that you need to do, this huge to-do list this mind has, and just pick out one or two that are most important and focus on them. And when I'm looking, then you're getting enlightening, the power card. So saying, put all your power into those things that will make a difference. But it seems like you need a timeout to sort through all that mental stuff and say, what is really important here? And just limit yourself to one or two things. That will give you more strength to get through all the things that you need to get through. All right.
All right, who's next?
Christine Baker.
Any question? No, just wants a card.
Yeah.
Okay, Christine. I'm going to pull this card, and I feel this energy right here. And we'll start with this one. This is about balance, not being too assertive, not being too passive. And this is finding that happy medium. And also, it's about balance in your own life, not being too dependent or too independent. In other words, asking for help when you need it, but standing on your own 2 feet. It's about feeling strength within, feeling like you are in charge. There's a lion and a woman taming it. And that translates in this reading to you feeling empowered and in control of your life. Because really everything starts with you. The next card I'm getting is cycles and rhythms. And this is connecting to the vibrations of the universe. This is just allowing the energy to move through the body, to feel your feet, to be grounded. This is grounding energy. And this is very supportive. This gives you a feeling of feet on the earth, and I can do this. I can live. I can get by. I can be a very successful person. And the next card is Divine Alchemy. So this is about manifesting the things that you truly want. So the law of attraction, finding something that you really love, focusing on it, putting your emotion into it, and visualizing it and feeling it as if it happened, and doing that until you really achieve what you are looking for. Because it shows that that's what's next, that's what's coming. This is the learning experience you're having now, to be able to relax and to trust that things will work out the way you want them to. It's a matter, but if the mind starts to get busy and starts to get worried and fretful, and when is this going to happen, all of the energy dissipates. We need to concentrate that energy on feeling empowered and being able to choose what we want to have. Not life driving us, but we're in charge of that car. And this is the card of undying love. This is loving yourself unconditionally. And not looking at yourself as a victim, not looking at yourself as a bad person, but looking at yourself as innocent, wonderful being who's done the best that she could, and congratulating yourself every day. One more card. And this is the sun goddess. This means that things are going to start moving for you in the warm weather. Wherever you're living, whenever it's warm, the season changes, or I don't know if you live in a place where it's warm all year round, but this is more about, I'm going to put it into months, July and August. Things are going to start really shifting for you dramatically. But first, we have to feel that love and connect with the cycles and rhythms of the universe and to find that strength. The very first card was finding balance and strength in your life and feeling in charge of your life. You are the driver. Your life is a reflection of that.
All right, so I'm reading for who's on next on the list?
Princess Nine?
No, Andrea's next. Andrea Z, you have Princess Nine next.
Oh, wait.
Okay, so
good.
So for Andrea, let's see. Let's pull an animal there for you first. Like the animal, we're going with Earth Magic cards tonight. So we're
good.
doing some Earth Magic cards. Let's take a look. And this card, okay. And then the word card. Actually, I grabbed this deck instead. So we're doing the Raven's Wand deck instead of the word.
Last week. It was interesting.
So we got the Raven's Wand here for Andrea. So let's take a look for Andrea Z. Let's take a look. You're getting the Monkey card, the Ingenuity card. The situation calls for being adaptable, innovative. Because we got to remember, the mind is always fixed. That this is the plan. We're doing it this way, and this is reminding you: be flexible, one step at a time, then see what the next step is. The mind wants to plan out the next 5 steps, but it sounds like take this step. What is the next step? And then the next step is about slowing down and noticing your steps. And from there is you're getting the Spread Your Wings card from the Ravens deck, that it's time to soar. It's time to broaden your expectations, if you will, that you're making yourself too small. When I'm feeling with the Spread Your Wings, you're making yourself too small, too limited. And that's the mind overthinking things, that we're here to soar, we're here to fly, to realize that all things are possible, but all it requires is to slow it down one step at a time and not future guessing, not planning 5 out, because that's creating a restriction. No restrictions. So, okay, this is interesting. So you're getting the generations card, the ancestors. So something is repeating itself, almost like a karmic thing. Like this thing keeps happening over and over and over again. And so we need to break that cycle. Then we're just getting the vigilance card along with the vision quest card. So let's put all these together. So in other words, there's a karmic cycle happening over and over again. The monkey is reminding you, don't plan this whole thing out or it's just going to repeat. Say, okay, this is happening again. What's the one thing I can do to change course? That one step that changed course. Then what is the next course, the next step? And with the Spread Your Wings, they're telling you to expand your horizons. Don't take it on a past experience like, oh, I did this before, I did that before. Don't compare it to the past. Do something new, inventive. Ingenuity is required at this time. And to be vigilant. Don't give up. You're going to take one step, another step, and you're like, this isn't going the right direction. Slow it down. What is your next step? And just keep trusting that. And the vision quest, what I'm feeling with the vision quest is a little bit different. It's just like an idea is going to come to you out of blue. It's like the vision. You just have this vision, this idea that just come to you. It's not going to be, because in other words, if the mind starts thinking, what if this, what if this, what if that, creates a constriction. No constriction. One step at a time, you'll have that eureka moment and then act on that and break this karmic loop that you're in now, that repeating pattern. So Princess Nye here.
I just want to see where cats in them. Oh, okay. Okay, well, let's take a look.
Yeah, the theme for the rest of the year.
Well, let's see. I'm going to pull a few cards. Just hang in there. Okay, let's see what we have. I'm going to go with the first card that I pulled, which says, don't back down. So this is standing up for your rights and sticking to what you believe is the right thing because you know what's right for you. It's not backing down from anything, knowing that you are up to the task, to have confidence. This is the card of instilling confidence in it. I feel like you need a little bit more confidence boosting, a little bit more to raise that self-esteem. Life can beat us up sometimes. We can feel submerged. We need to rise to the top and know. So stand up for what you believe is right and stand up for yourself and know that you know what's right for you. And the next card is, if you do that, you'll be listening to your messages. This is psychic insight. So what are things that are coming up when you're quiet? What information is coming to you? It could be very subtle. You could be wanting to know something. You have to let go of that. We just have to let information come to us. And if you're relaxed and you're feeling strong and empowered within yourself, that's what we're going to work on this year. This is the theme, to build self-esteem, to raise your sense of self, to believe in yourself and to know that you are doing the best you can and doing very, very well. The Empress is about productivity and getting things done. This is about reaping the rewards of the fruits of your labor. So this is a karma card. This is time now when you need to let go of all of the negative beliefs that were, handed down to you. You need to let go of that. We need to close that old chapter and go into new territory. How do we do that? We just let go of the past. When these ideas come up, the mind starts to create these scenarios, or these negative beliefs start to arise. We say no thank you, and we go into a positive thought. So the Empress will achieve all that she desires, and that's what they're saying to you. But the confidence and the unwavering conviction has to be there, the independence and the self-respect. This is saying once you've done that, you want to do maybe a joint collaboration with other people, or form a group. Because reaching out, I feel for you, is networking. I feel like connecting with other people to help you in your career, or maybe to meet someone. But this is a year of really standing tall and fighting for what you know is right, and letting those psychic insights come to you, reaping the rewards once you let go of the negative beliefs, and reaching out to others to say, this is what I've learned. This is who I am, with that confidence, that strength, and that passion to do something you really love, and maybe with other people. This is a time of connecting, networking with others.
All right, so we have Danny and Katie next. So I'm going to be for Katie. You can be for Danny.
Okay.
All right, so let's see for Katie. Let me see your animal.
Katie Leone?
Yes. All right, there's the animal. Let's pull some Earth Magic here. I'm doing the Earth Magic cards tonight.
Ooh.
Look at the.
Where'd it go?
It's over there.
You hold this? If you hold this, I'll get it for you.
I see what card it is. I can just say what it is.
Okay, yeah, well, let's say it. I can't see.
I see what it is.
Oh, reflection? Reflector?
Yeah, I know what it is, so it's fine. And then we get this, the word card here. Okay. So let's take a look here. Your cards are, for Katie, the Pelican, the forgiveness, letting go of judgment. The mind is constantly critiquing and judging the situation. They're saying just let that go. It's not important. Just doing your best here in this moment. And then the youthful card, reminding you that you have this infinite supply of energy, that the mind wants to define you, that you're old, that you can't do this anymore. That's the youthful card. To say ignore that. Age has no bearing over your power, if you will. And the card that fell on the floor was the reflection card. But you're also getting the tsunami, the wake up call too. Something is coming, or something happened. So that's where you're getting the reflection card to reflect on this when it does happen, if it hasn't happened already. But don't panic. The big thing is don't panic. Forgive yourself, let go of judgments. It's once again, you're saying, I could have prevented this if I did this. And they're saying, let go of all of that and just have this love, compassion for yourself, that I'm doing my best. I'm taking it one step at a time. letting it unfold in front of me as opposed to being very reactionary. So they're saying just slow it down, stay youthful, playful, and you'll get through the situation by not judging, just filling the situation with love, if you will. And now for Danny,
Hi, Danny.
and we'll get the other card that fell.
We'll start with 3 cards. Oh, this is wonderful. Look at this. First of all, this is you. I'm sorry, let me hold that up better. It's the King of Cups. That's the warm, romantic, sensitive, compassionate you. This shows that you have a heart, that you're sensitive and caring. The King of Cups is a lovely card to get for a man. The next card I got for you is divine purpose, divine direction, intervention, and purpose. So we're focusing on what it is we want to know, what is our life path, who we really are. And the way to find that, the next card is interesting. We got the heart chakra. So you know in your heart who you really are, what your purpose is. The first card defines you, and I would say you're here to provide service for others and to be compassionate. You are for the underdog. You are a sensitive human being. And that's what people love about you, that you're warm and you're caring. And that's what your purpose is, to continue that service to other people because you're so good at it. And whether you know it or not. And then this card is start delegating. When you feel like you have too much to do, too many responsibilities, or you just feel you need help, don't be shy. Reach out to other people and ask them what they can do for you to help you. And the last card is the wish card. This is like getting everything that you want. So I'm not worried about you. Good times are coming. I feel like September, October, November are peak months for you. That things are going to start to go uphill in a positive way, really dramatically. Like the roller coaster, you're going to be on the ascending part, the rising up. This fall is going to be pivotal for you. I feel major changes that are positive. I feel possibly money coming in, maybe a new job, or maybe something of that nature. But first, we have to, remember to delegate. I'm just looking at the cards recap, to be in that heart chakra for defining yourself and really connecting with the compassionate you. And that's your purpose here. That's your theme tonight. Okay.
All right, so welcome to Kevin AP. So welcome. We'll read for you. We just read down the list.
Isn't Chris Keller there?
So Chris Keller's here. We have Ryan. We have Angie to read for.
Okay,
So I'm going to read for Ryan next. So just hang in there if you're looking for a reading. We just go right down the list. So we're doing Ryan, then Angie. So Ryan's asking about his new job. So for these kind of questions, I like the Shaman's Oracle deck. So I'm going for the Shaman's Oracle deck here first to find the job, what they have to say about the job. And I want to know what the animal is around you. Your spirit animal is that card. And we're going to go with the word as well. All right, so let's take a look here for Ryan. So your animal, your spirit animal at this minute is like, the horse card, the freedom, reminding you that you always have a choice. So this could be applied in many ways. If you're starting a new job and it doesn't feel right to you, you have the freedom to leave. They're just reminding you that you're not shackled or tied to any situation. You can always change course. It's never too late to change course. I just want you to remember that you always have a choice. I can go this direction or this direction or this direction. Life isn't limited. You get to choose. It's like you choose your adventure game. Then you're getting a healthy card. And the healthy card is just you're moving any kind of blocks, any kind of issues that are interfering with your health. And that goes back to the horse, the freedom again. You know what's good for you. You know what your body needs, but the mind is always wants that instant gratification. For the carrot versus the candy bar, you could say. They're just saying, you know what's best for you. Keep trusting yourself and remind yourself that you always have a choice, that you're not locked in. That's what I'm feeling really important. You're not locked in. I just keep hearing that. And then, perfect for a job. This is perfect. So you're getting Shaman or birth card, new beginnings, new fresh starts. Perfect. The initiation, the action. So it sounds like you're going to need to take some action and make some choices. How am I going to do this? What's the best way to move forward with this? But you're also getting the conflict card. So basically, you know that you need to do something, but you don't know what to do. So the mind is conflicted. Do I do this or do I do this? Whenever you're facing a conflict, it's an indicator that you're too much in the mind. So you just want to sit in your chair, take a breath, feel your feet on the floor, ask yourself a question. What's your first answer? Go with that.
Right.
Always trust your first answer. But just saying, just do a timeout. Sit with the question, do I do this or this? You have a choice, the horse, the freedom.
Okay, and I'm reading for who?
Angie, so asking for a love reading.
Okay, Angie. Oh, let's see what we pull for you.
Love reading here. Let's take a look.
This is about expressing your divine passion. So what it's telling me, first of all, is you have to be yourself. You cannot put on a face, you cannot hide who you are. To go into the situation, you're open to a love relationship and to be yourself, to be exactly the way you are. Not to lie to yourself or deceive yourself, and to be honest with what you really are looking for. The next card I'm getting for you is removing defensiveness. So maybe it's subconscious that you might have been feeling a little bit afraid, a little reticent, afraid to get hurt. We need to be removing those fears. The fear is the biggest blocker of all. It blocks all energy and sets up a wall of resistance. It's not a good thing to have. It's not that we want to take chances and we act crazy and foolish. It's about trusting yourself, feeling that life force, that direction within you. The knowledge is there to guide you through this process of finding the right person, saying not to be in a hurry, not to be impatient, but to just allow yourself to be more authentic with yourself and with others. Try not to be someone else, to be yourself. That's the message I'm getting most strongly, to attract the right person and to allow your inner goddess to shine. So this is about independence and strength as a woman, connecting with other women and feeling empowered. I'm still not getting a feeling for who you're going to meet, so I'm going to look at this too. Well, this shows you're going to be meeting, you are going to be having new beginnings. So I feel like you're going to be meeting different people, going to be coming into your life. And it's going to take discernment and experience to see who it is that you really connect with. But you will get choices, things are coming up for you. You're going to be meeting people. And um, I'm not sure if you're going to meet someone this year or the year after, if it's, but this is endings and beginnings. So you know what? First, we need to let go of the defensiveness and the fears and the doubts, and then new beginnings will come in. So the old must be released for the new to enter. So that signals to me you need to clear the decks, to stand tall for yourself, to love yourself, and then the right person, be in your heart center, be in your heart chakra, will come. But I feel you're definitely going to be meeting people first, having some experience, seeing what you want, what works for you, what doesn't work for you. And then maybe in about 5, 6 months, I think, you might be meeting somebody significant. So right now we need to find out who we are, what we want, and to go out and experience different things to see, to be really clear. So this is clarity and knowledge, and then the person's coming. There's a new beginning signal to me. You are going to meet somebody, but I think it's later in the year or early 2024.
All right, so I'm going to read for Chris next. So welcome to Shelley. We read in order if you're not familiar with us. So I'm going to read for Chris, then we have Kevin, AP, then Shelley. That's the order that I see here in front of me.
Oh, we're busy tonight.
So, Chris, I was immediately drawn to the second part of your question about your mom and her housing. And I immediately felt a strong male energy with this. I was starting to inquire, was that her husband, her partner? And it was like, no, this is her father. So her father is coming through on this question. So let's take a look here on, I pulled the Shaman's deck. I'm feeling called to pull an energy card. And then I'm going to pull an animal as well. Okay, let's take a look here. All right, so the energy around that is the elevation card, rising above the fears, the doubts, the worries, the concerns. You want to rise above that. That's the message from is rise above any worries, doubts. Just know everything will be taken care of. And there's the dolphin, the play card. He wants you to play, enjoy life more, have fun. That's how we elevate above the worry, the stress, the doubts, is by playing, doing things that we enjoy. So what does she enjoy doing? And maybe she needs to do more of that. That she needs to rise above any kind of fear, any kind of doubts, and any fears and doubts that you may have as well. That we want to let go of all worry, because worry is a blocking energy. We want to rise above all of that and be in a state of play. And this is why we're getting the conflict card. You're in the mind too much. Once again, if I see conflict, you're in the mind too much. What about this? What about this? What about this? The mind loves the what if games. We just need to stop all of that. Go, and the message for you, the way out of that is to go play, go do something you enjoy doing, playing cards, watching TV, doing puzzles, whatever it is, listen to music, do something to elevate your mood. And then we also, this is interesting, we're also getting the loss card. So something is dropping away. This could be the current housing situation, but something is going away. But when I see that loss card, there's typically a little bit of grief, a little bit of sadness with that. That's also what goes with the conflict card. And again, the way out of that is through play, doing something you enjoy, to flip it, to elevate above it. But ultimately, it's about love. That you're going through this, but it's all about love, having this unconditional love for everyone, being supportive, not being judgmental, not being worried, not be filled with anxiety and doubts. Easy to say, but this is a little challenging for the mind because the mind loves to cling on to this thing that we do not want, but we need to rise above. I just keep hearing rise above, play, lift, keep your mood elevated. I just feel so important to keep your mood elevated. The more you can elevate your mood, there's going to be a synchronicity that's just going to happen. And it almost feels like he's trying to orchestrate something, but your conflict is getting in the way. Your thoughts, your doubts, your worries are getting in the way. I really feel strongly that he's trying to orchestrate something, but you just need to be in a playful state. Maybe looking at old photos, bringing good memories, and just bringing a space of love into that as well. And just know synchronicity is going to happen. He's working on it.
You're welcome, everyone who said thank you. I have whom?
Yeah, Chris, that's the problem. She's caught her mind fearful. Her father's just reminder, play, do something you enjoy. You need to rise above that. And there's a synchronicity that's just going to happen.
What do I have?
So you have
Sherry? No?
Let's see, I just read for okay, so I read for Chris, Princess. Oh, you have Kevin.
Kevin?
Yeah.
The universe have any message? Okay. Hi, this message is for Kevin. How are you? Okay, this is the first card is a skill card, the card of being a master of your craft. In other words, it's being confident and strong and feeling successful in your life, acknowledging all the things you've done that have worked for you, that you've accomplished. And this shows that you're very skilled at what you do, that you have a talent. Maybe you haven't tapped into your talents yet. You need to focus on that by clearing the mind, relaxing the mind, becoming still, and just focusing on who you are as a person. The next card is embrace change. So lots of changes are coming for you, and you need to be prepared. Sometimes we think we want changes, and when they start coming, it's frightening, it's unsettling, it's unnerving. And this is feeling moving easily and confidently through these changes. How? By addressing the first card, that you are a skilled, successful, intelligent human being, to respect yourself and to really feel that in your skin. But change is coming, and there's going to be big changes. But we need to move through life the way we would move through water, like when you're wading water and you're just moving through it, or swimming. And this is showing that you are supplied and supported, so that everything you need and you want is here right now. And there is an infinite supply. There's way more than enough to go around for everyone. So when we start to doubt and think, oh, well, that person's successful, that person's wealthy, that's their experience, everyone can have that. But if we're limited in our thoughts, then we close the door to opportunities that would allow us to create that success and that abundance. And it shows that you're able to do that, but you need to connect, to let go of any lack mentality, and to really embrace the change that is coming. I don't know if you're looking for work or you're willing to change career. That would be a very, very indicative, but I'm not sure. I don't have you in front of me to verify or confirm. But let's say what that might mean. It could be changes at work too. And this is follow your own path. So this is not listening to the next person. If they start offering you information and opinions and ideas and say, no, this isn't for you, this is for you, then you know that they're the wrong person to be around right now, because you don't want to be discouraged or influenced. You want to let go of that, and you want to focus on your own opinion, your own thought with confidence, because changes are coming, but you want to be prepared for them mentally and emotionally.
I'm going to start a course for a certificate.
Okay, so that would make sense. You're going to do very well. You got the skill card, you got the success card, and following your own path. This is going to lead you. Oh, thank you for that clarification. Now it's really easy to read. You're on the right path. It says follow your path. You follow your own path with strength and conviction and infinite supply. So this means there's a big opportunity. You're going to get the certificate, and one thing's going to happen after another. Change is going to start coming in. You get one opportunity, and then you're going to build on that and get another. This is the beginning of rising in that elevator, going straight up. You're not going up the stairs one step at a time, dragging your feet, but you're going up in an elevator. This is a good thing for you to do. It shows that you're going to reap the rewards. First, you're going to start with one thing, then you're going to end up with doing a lot of different things before you get to that one place where you want to be. It's going to be about 2 years of changing and moving, but it's exciting and it's refreshing and it's stimulating. So don't be afraid of it. Know that these changes are for your benefit. You're going to be very, very successful in life, because that's what the card said. Now I have a reference point to read from, and it's very, isn't it crystal clear now?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for that clarification, and very good luck. This is the right move for you.
All right, so for Sherry L, message from a guide, please. So I'm pulling an animal pool for you, and your guides feel very playful. Let me pull the Raven's wand here for you. Your guides feel very playful, the ones that are around you at this moment. So I'm feeling very playful energy around you, so I'm going to Raven's wand. Let's take a look here. So let's see the animal with you. Your animal is the otter, surrender, letting go of the control. The mind wants to control every facet of life, and that's really impossible. It's really going with the flow, like Lloyd was talking about earlier, being life in water. You just go with your flow and not allowing the mind to define or constrain the situation. But your guides are very playful, so I'm very curious what they had to say with their Raven's wand. Oh, wow, interesting card. All right, so just remind you, you're a rare bloom, that you have unique gifts, abilities. That's the rare bloom, is unique gifts and abilities, but you have to let go of control. You have to surrender the mind and dive into this deeper part of you where your unique gifts can blossom to rise up. That's what I'm feeling this. You're also getting a Night Watch card. The mind wants to immediately jump into action. The Night Watch is telling you to slow down. What is your heart saying to you? That's the Otter card, the surrender, letting go of control with the Night Watch. Is the mind wants to react. The Night Watch is reminding you, be a sentry, step back and say, is this the best way for me to move forward? That I need to share my gifts from here. I am this rare bloom, but I'm not this, I'm an ordinary bloom, if you will, if I follow the mind. I'm unique if I'm here. And then look at this, the winner's throne. You can have it all. You're on the throne. You're in control. But you're only in control, though, when you're operating from the heart, not this mental control. It's all about diving into you, who you really are. And you're just going to, life is just going to blossom in front of you when that complete love and surrender into your heart, saying, I'm a rare bloom. I can have it all. I am the queen of my life. That's what I'm feeling with the winner's throne. I'm the queen of my life. I'm not allowing the mind to derail me. I'm going to stop the reactionary impulse, sit back and say, no, that's not the right way. This is my way.
Okay, so let's see what Kevin said. Okay, no. Thank you so much. Okay, you're welcome.
All right, so whenever I just did for Sherry, so we have Maud. Maud A.
Maud A. Okay. Hi, Maud.
Then welcome, Lizzie. I'll read for you next.
Maud K, right? You hear
Yes.
me? Yeah. Oh, I'm having trouble pulling this card out. Okay. The first card is letting go of things that are keeping you stuck in a rut, that the things that you're doing over and over again, that may be things that you shouldn't be doing that are bad for your health or bad for your, or even bad for your mental health. Just letting go of things that you may be like addicted to. It could be behaviors, it could be something that isn't quite right for you. But you're able to let go of that once you're aware. But you need to be aware of what it is you need to let go of now that's keeping you bound. Maybe it's a rut or a routine, or maybe you're working too much. But this shows some kind of compulsion around something that's keeping you bound and not letting you move forward. We need to let go of that and recognize and do things that are good for us, not that are compromising us. And this is the throat chakra. That's about being able to speak the truth and being confident, not to be crass or difficult or mean, but to say what's on your mind honestly and straightforwardly, but not pointedly. To be softer in your words, but to be clearer in your communication. And this shows that you're a very good communicator. That actually you'd be good as some kind of teacher or trainer, and it's an interesting card to get, but it's activating this part of the body. If you find yourself hesitating and not being able to express yourself because you don't want to hurt someone's feelings or you're afraid they won't be your friend anymore, just focus your energy right here around the Adam's apple. Focus on a beautiful sky blue color and let that energy just shine through, because that's going to open up that throat chakra and allow you to speak the truth without being afraid, and opening up a channel so you can connect with people on a deeper level as well. When we're superficial and afraid to say what we think, people don't connect with us, they don't get close to us. You need to understand that it's important to be able to communicate clearly. And if you do that, this is heart awakening. So this is opening up the energy. When you're blocked here, everything below that becomes congested. And what's right below the throat chakra is the heart chakra. It's interesting how that manifests. So if you unblock this, you'll be opening this. And when you open up your heart, everything changes in a positive way. So we're looking to keep an open channel by connecting with people on a deeper level. And this next is no need to hurry. This is easy, does it? So this is saying cultivating patience is what you need to do right now. That feeling of what if, when is this going to happen? How am I going to do it? We need to let go of that and just know things happen when they happen. Some things happen slowly, some things happen quickly, some things somewhere in between. Sometimes nothing happens. It's just life goes on in a way, but there's no need to hurry or force things. This is about easy does it. It's just allowing things, not grabbing, not forcing, not pushing, but just allowing the energy to and the things to happen that you want to happen, because they are going to happen, but when it's time. And timing in the universe is something, it's almost mysterious. That's what astrology is about, timing. So this is, we wait for things to happen and we don't rush and we don't become impatient. This is healthy competition with other people. So this means that maybe you're up for a change in work or a situation that will require you to be in a competitive field. And this is saying you very easily can do this and you can rise to the occasion. That changes are coming in a very positive way as long as you open up that channel of communication. And the last card is to get out of being cooped up. It could be symbolic or it could be physically indoors too much. This is saying you've been inside too locked in. Maybe you're in a wall of fear around you that's blocking the outside world. I don't know what that means exactly. It's saying go outside to get more fresh air, be with nature. And it could be symbolic. That's just saying open the door and let people in. But it's a big time of change and it's very psychological. But once you start speaking the truth and being authentic who you are, then all the energy is going to flow. And do get outside and get some air. You need more oxygen. You need, and also with those, what you're in or those addictions, we need to let go of things that compromise our health, our mental and physical well-being.
All right, AP, thanks for the message. I realized I just skipped you. So I'll read for AP next. Then welcome, Lizzie. You can read for Lizzie next.
Sure.
All right, so AP, this is for you. Let's see. Feeling the energy here. And guides are generally very playful because I know a playful energy is more helpful for solving problems, issues, if you will, than a serious energy. So I'm pulling the Ravens deck again. And let's see what I pull here for AP on the Ravens deck. And I'll also pull an animal as well. All right. Let's see what animal I pull for AP. That's no problem there. So. All right. So you're getting the lizard, the dream time. Pay attention to your dreams, your visions. It sounds like you're trying to get a deeper message to you, and the mind's interfering. So it's trying to get different ways through dreams, vision, aha moments. And then open to the universe. In other words, I feel like the mind might be trying to close you off. So it's saying release the mind, let go, and just surrender and allow your gifts to come out. Don't allow the mind to constrain you. And let's see what the Ravens deck is now. Okay, let's take a look at this. All right, you're getting the power of words. Just reminding yourself of the words that you're saying to yourself. Are they supportive, helpful? Just remember, words are your wands. Words become your reality. It's like thought becomes things. So just notice what your predominant words are to yourself or to the world. And just notice how that's maybe creating a constriction, if you will, where you're not opening up to the universe. The mind is killing your dreams, if you will. And then you're getting the unity card. Very interesting. Yeah, unity, you would be one with the universe. You're naturally one with the universe. The mind is trying to create separation. Me versus them, infinite versus constricted. It's just be one with who you are. All your messages right there. Very interesting card here. Changing faces. Changing faces. It's like that yin yang card, the black and white. So you're so much up in the head, you need to change face, you need to change the order and say more in the heart. That you don't want to live so much in the mind anymore. You want to start living more in your heart and really becoming one. It's all about becoming one with who you are to open up to all the possibilities of the universe. The mind is trying to constrict and constrain you, and that's the message is relax, be who you are deeper in your heart.
And I'm reading for Lizzie Brooks.
Yeah, Lizzie Brooks.
Hi, Lizzie. Lizzie Brooks, right?
Yes.
Okay. Welcome. And the card that I'm getting for you is the fire elemental. So let that fire burn bright. This is creating passion and finding something that really, really makes you happy, that lights your fire. It shows that maybe this could be a new project or taking up a hobby that you love, but something that ignites that passion in you. It's dormant, but it's ready to burn bright. And it also could be fire energy, like astrological Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries energy around you, or I don't know if you have fire, a lot of fire element. You need this fire, you need this heat, you need this warmth. And this is getting yourself prepared. This is like a shot of adrenaline, if you will. because changes are coming, and this is giving you a boost so that you can move forward. When the time comes, do not procrastinate. This is a card of action, adventure, and passion. That's the word I'm using. We need this is cleansing and healing through purification. So I feel this means a lot to you when you focus on letting go of those negative thoughts. To think more along the lines of you are the perfect person, you are a perfect spirit, and you're beautiful the way you are. This is the purification card of getting rid of the negativity, the doubts, the fears, the worries. This is cleansing and just being aware of how beautiful you are, how wonderful you are. And also, it could be going through a physical purification, maybe having more fruit juice or vegetable juice, or letting go of junk food or alcohol and nicotine if that's your thing. This is cleaning out the mind and the body. It's going to be very cathartic for you. It's going to um, really move you into the next level. That's all I can feel like you're ready to move to the next level, but we need that purification and we need that passion to get us to move forward because there's been a little inertia and a little heaviness, and we need to let go of that. Yeah, maybe some illness in the family or grief or things somehow have brought you down. Now we're ready to just open up and expand and explore and conquer. So this is a very important period for you. I feel like I've read enough of you, but I will pull one more card. And this is soul expansion. So this is a time not contracting, not staying alone. This is getting out there and making your mark on the world. Go out there. Do not procrastinate when something comes up that you know that you feel in your heart, the passion is there. That's the right move for you. But that's what you need to do. You need to be moving forward to expand, not contract. Good luck.
All right, I think we're all caught up. So
Wow, it's been almost an hour, huh?
Yeah, so if anyone has a last question, it's sort of like last call, if you
Well,
will.
let's wait a second, as we've had a busy night, and
Yeah.
we're really on till 9 o'clock. I mean, we haven't been past 9 in a while, so.
Yeah, so let's see.
We can pull a card for the evening soon, but take your time.
Yeah, we'll pull a card here.
Maybe somebody will jump in. You're welcome, Lizzie. You're welcome.
So the card I pulled was the monkey card, the ingenuity, the innovation card. So there's a simple message of slow down, stop allowing the mind to define the situation. You want to really take the question to your heart and see what the next step is. To feel your feet on the ground, to close your eyes, just relax, bring a question up, then react, then trust that first answer that arises.
Okay, let's see what Oh, I feel the friendship and the partnership card. This is saying that we're all connected and we need to really know that you and I are one. There is no separation. This is the partnership, the love, the romance. This is having an affair with life, a love affair with life, and joining with all these energies and connecting with other people. Know that one beautiful force in the universe.
So you want to read for Chris Keller about what you're feeling on the house for her?
I'm not feeling anything right now. Oh, okay, Chris, let's see what I get. Higher learning. It shows that whatever's happening to you right now, this is good experience for you. This is going to help prepare you for the future because you're learning about. She's buying a house.
Yeah.
She's looking for. You're going to learn a lot about this. You're going to almost become an expert. This is a learning experience, but we have to see where it's going. This is interesting. This is the childhood card. Are you thinking of getting something where some family members live or in a place that you've visited or connected with? Yes?
I don't know. She didn't respond.
Oh, I'm asking you, Chris. Because this shows the family card, being near family or friends. So what's saying to you is to find a home, but not so far away from everyone that you can't find them, you can't connect with them easily. This is a childhood. Maybe revisiting some place that you loved before. Did she mention anything?
My mom needs a place, not with me, yes, so.
Oh, so it's for your mom? Well Or is Chris getting the home?
No, it's for her mom, I guess. So it's just saying go to someplace where
So
she's
she
familiar.
needs to be near family. That's the most important thing, because if she's too far from family, it's not going to work. So the first card was what? Ohio learning. This, well, for you, you're also learning about your mom and getting to know her on a deeper
No,
level.
she says no. I want to buy a house, so she needs to be a house near family.
Well, somebody needs to buy a house their family. That's my reading. That's what I see. Not to be far away from everyone, to have some friends, some connection, something, or be close enough to drive somewhere. Not to be totally like out there in the wilderness, away from everything you know. Something familiar, something comforting should be there. And this is balance, balancing out the polarity. So look, this is about, just trusting that the right house will come to you, that you'll find it. This is not about searching. This is about understanding and embracing and opening yourself up to changes. But I want to go deeper and just close my eyes. I think something by the water would be very useful, something that is relaxing and flowing. If you could get something that's close to the water, that would be very therapeutic. But I feel like you're going to have opportunities. You're not going to settle on the first one. You're going to go through changes and changes, and you'll finally, the one that's by the water, the one that's not too far from family and friends. That's really what I'm feeling for you. One last card. I don't know if I'm being useful tonight for this. The Ace of Swords. This is having empowerment. This is all right. This is the card that's saying, I know I can find the right home. When I'm focused, I'm in my heart. There's a balance between expecting too much and expecting nothing. And again, being near family or being near the water are two things that I'm finding. But I'm not feeling like you find one place right now. I feel like there's different choices, like you're going to have like a smorgasbord. And you'll be going here, then you'll be going there. But the Ace of Swords has this really strong end result. Once you find it's going to be, aha, this is it. I found it.
It's paying for one that is the issue.
Is paying for one that is the issue. Well, you have to be discriminating. We have to know what's the income and what's the output. That's but see, this is the thing. We know that we are supplied and supported. So if you find something you love, the money is going to come. I feel like that. What do you feel?
Yeah, that's exactly it. It's not
That's
about.
it.
It's about being.
He's putting parameters around it too.
But it's not our. That's what most people don't understand with the law of attraction. It's not
Right.
our job to figure it out.
Exactly.
Our job is to set the intention and be open to receive. Have the universal fairies, as Abraham calls it, figure out the hows.
Right.
Let the universe figure out how.
Because
This is the house I want. I'm open to receive this house.
That's it. Because I feel like she's going to go through a few of them. But these two components, the cards, I saw in the cards, that I trust the universe, right? The universal energy coming through me, communicating what I see. And again, to be close to family or within range of family. And the best thing that's most conducive to your happiness and growth and psychological welfare is to be near water. It would be very therapeutic. I get the word therapeutic and purifying to be near the water if it's possible. But those two things, and I feel like you're not going to just settle in one place. You're not sure of yourself. But this card, when you hit the right one, you will know the Ace of Swords. There is absolutely no doubt. This is it. Boom. Eureka. I found it. I feel like that's going to happen. I don't know when, but maybe go through a few of them before you find. Don't settle for something that you're not sure, but it's a good price. That's the wrong approach. The money will be there. The universe will arrange for it. But when you feel the house is right, you will know it. It will be unmistakable, right? This is the Ace of Swords.
Yeah, I want to read for Sally next. Sally's waiting.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, Sally. Let's see. Yeah, we have more time for our reading. Let's see. So
yeah, it's only 9.
So let me see what's going on for Sally here. All right, so Sally, there's your animal card. Let's see. I'm feeling called to the Shaman's Oracle deck here for Sally. Let's do this. And then I'll pull a word for Shelley. Let's take a look at the word cards. Okay, let's take a look at your animal first. Ah, the horse, the freedom that you always have a choice. That's one of my favorite cards. The horse, reminding us that we always have the freedom to make a different choice, that we're not locked in, that the universe is infinite, there's infinite choices. The mind wants to lock into one or two, and you were saying, what about this one? What about this one? You know, you can always have this choice. You're not stuck in your situation. And then it's just reminding that you're blessed, that we're alive, we're blessed. It's all good. So it's just reminding you that just appreciate what you have. That nothing can take away your power, the power of choice. Very, very good here. I like these cards here. Okay, so you're getting the conflict card. When I see the conflict card, you're in the mind. The mind's not very good at making decisions. It always second guesses itself, and it's not very good. The mind filled with conflicts. But we just, as we've been talking about all night, sit quietly, bring the question to your heart, and take that first answer that comes to you. That's going to be your right choice. Feel your feet on the ground, take a breath, close your eyes, ask that question. Just trust what arises and give it some time and not be instantly. It may take a minute or two and then you'll have that. So with the conflict, you want to exile yourself from the mind making choices. Step away from the mind making choices. Make choices from a deeper place and follow your dreams. I think it's really important that we need to daydream our ideal life, that we don't need to figure out how. As I talked with Chris, that's the law of attraction. You don't figure out how. You just daydream your new reality, then you be open to receive that. You don't allow the mind to create these doubts, these worries, these fear that block the abundance of the universe. So all of our dreams can come true. So be a good daydreamer, stay present. It's not your job to figure it out.
Let me see what Chris said. Thank you. I love. Okay, so that's perfect. You need to find a place near where there's someone else. There's Hallie.
Yeah, you want to read for Hallie real quick?
Very quickly. How will I travel in the near future? How do you spell her name? H-A-L-L?
Haley Ellie.
Haley or Hallie?
Yeah, Haley. It looks like Haley.
Okay, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Hi. The first card is Earth Connection. So what we really need to do is to get both feet on the ground, to feel the earth and to be grounded. Grounded means being in the here and the now. Many people have heard the term mindfulness. This is the card of mindfulness, being right in the moment, right here, right now, feeling your body, feeling your feet, feeling solid, feeling the earth under your feet to feel strong. And when you're feeling grounded, you can reach for your highest ideal because you feel like you're not slipping, that you're taking care of your basics, and that you will not have any lack. You will be taken care of. When you feel that, that gives you confidence to go out and explore and create new opportunities. This is saying celebrate life. So you need to have more fun. You need to celebrate every day by honoring and respecting all life and your own life. So this is also about connecting with nature and really loving everything you see, to be so connected with it that you realize that, wow, look at the beauty of this tree. I pass this every single day on my way to work, and I've never noticed how beautiful this tree is, or that there's something that I missed. This is connecting with things around you. That's part of being grounded, because you're in the here, in the now, and you're noticing things that you wouldn't have noticed because your mind was so busy. Now that you're focused and concentrating, you can see things. You can also create opportunities, because things slip us by when we're not aware, when we're somewhere else in la la land. You're saying you have to be here right now, and you will get that infinite abundance. So you are going to have all of the success that you want, the abundance, but it's about letting go of the fears, the doubts, the negativity, celebrating life, and appreciating the things around you, noticing them and appreciating them. Very good reading so far. It shows a success and manifestation of the things that you want. Just getting quiet and grounded is the first step. That has to be done. And then there's Mother Earth. So we need to connect with nature. Again, 2 cards out of 4. You need to connect more with nature. That's going to help ground you, and that's going to help you pull in that abundance. But I see a very bright future for you, and this looks really good.
All right, so I think we're actually finished for tonight.
I think so. We did quite a bit. If anybody wants to comment or say anything, otherwise we'll be back. Oh, it's been over an hour, right?
Yeah, we're live every Monday night.
Yes.
So if something comes to you, you can always send some messages on the soul message page on a Facebook or comment here, in the Hit Trash Anonymous channel, and we can always give impromptu readings as needed.
Absolutely. I was going to what?
Try for a lap pool.
Yeah,
why
any
not?
kind of water. Yeah, create the images of what you want.
Daydream.
Daydream,
It's not your job to figure out how. It's
exactly. If you're too much, will I be able to think, is this going to happen? Or where, when, how? I'm losing my voice. It's time to say goodnight. That's proof positive. Okay. I got to sign off.
All right, good night.
Bye-bye.